What up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with one more video. Back in here with another DT Blackie reaction. Can somebody's illness, thoughtness be forgotten? Okay, public interview time. Let's get in there. Let's get active. Without further ado.
Can somebody hold this be forgotten?
Huh?
Can somebody hold this be forgotten?
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be like a couple of years, 10 years, and then it could forget. If it was like last year, now you started a new leaf, not yet. We can't trust you yet. Give me 10 years and then I'll believe you.
Nah, you might be able to forget your wholeness. Cause it's like life is all about progress, you feel me? Eventually you gotta stop, you feel?
I'm sorry, I had to take a quick second to think through that one real quick.
A couple of years, 10 years, and then it could forget. If it was like last year, now you started a new leaf, not yet. We can't trust you yet. Give me 10 years and then I'll believe you.
You gotta cover up, mama. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put my foot in the sand because you sound like a hypocrite. Okay, you sound like a hypocrite, and I think that's a component of the reason why my man DT over there is currently smiling, because he knows that the words don't necessarily match the garb. Okay, now mind you, I think that everybody has the right and the title to freedom of expression that includes the clothes that they wear. But do understand, from the eyes of the perspective of a dude like myself that has potentially a public image and perception to uphold, and thinking through, if I was to have someone by my side, it would not be someone who shows the goodies the way that you do. Why? Because I would think immediately upon meeting that there is hotness or wholeness in the past, if not the present. Okay? I may be wrong, but I'm entitled to my opinion, just like you're entitled to wear whatever you want, as long as it's legal. All right? Let's move on.
Nah, you might be able to forget your wholeness. Cause it's like life is all about progress, you feel me? Eventually you gotta stop, you feel me? You're not gonna wanna go on a rampage your whole life. Sometimes you wanna build instead of destroy.
So, can somebody wholeness be forgotten?
Wholeness? Yeah, I was a hoe. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. And I found a man now. So,
What was her name? Mariah Lee? Once upon a time, not long ago, he was a hoe?
not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. I won't take that shit, but I just mentioned it.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
And I said,
Oh,
wow.
I had to, what?
But I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, wait, what just happened? I had to move my screen out the way so y'all could see it real quick. Listen, I'm gonna leave down in the link down in the description box down below for you guys to eventually to go over there after the reaction. Go over there and take a look at the full amount of the video. Listen, she admitted to a checkered past, okay, and she said, yeah, there's those can be forgiven. Here's the thing, you know, from my perspective, I think that there's some dudes that will want to forgive, okay. At the end of the day, most dudes would never know, okay? Within that being said, I think that although there could be some, it is what it is, it was the past, there are studies that show the result of having many partners or having, you know, this thought factor or this wholeness factor, you know, male or female. You understand what I'm saying? Let's take it to one of those studies just real quick. All right, so listen, I got some data for you guys. This comes from ifsstudies.org. That's the Institute for Family Studies, very reputable website and organization that reports back on statistics regarding families. They did a study here, the chances of divorce after 5 years of marriage. And as you can see from the upwardly trending graph, is the more partners that you have, the higher risk and the higher chance for a divorce to happen after 5 years. So although we can conclude within the spaces around us that it can be forgiven or forgotten, when it comes to this research study, it might lead or increase the risk of separation. But let's move on.
Can somebody's wholeness be forgotten?
Yes. Every woman goes through a whole phase, and that's on period. You need to know what you like before you commit to something. You feel me?
Oh, God.
Exactly.
It seems like she identifies with a checkered past as well. You see what I'm saying? I listen, I think we all believe information that somehow can benefit us, right? We all can believe it. I'm guilty of it as well, and you're guilty of it as well. Okay, I'm looking at you who's watching this right now. And I'm saying that because I know that there's those who have lived freely in their 20s or what have you, have matured into something else where maybe they're not utilizing their body for short-term gratification. So yes, there could be a degree where their mental has changed, but I do think that there is some underlying things that have to be addressed, right? Like, has the person sought therapy as to what and identified what they were missing out on, in the fact that they contributed their body in that method to all of the people that they did? You understand what I'm saying? I think that for true understanding, true healing, it goes a lot deeper than what it is than just, yes, they can do whatever they want, and then you just gotta just forgive them, like later on in the day. I don't prescribe to that. I think it is directly linked into how well that some relationships can maintain, can last. And I mean, let's face it, at the end of the day, there's no dude who wants to know that his chick been left, right, up, down, and around the block and around the corner. You understand what I'm saying? We're much more ego-driven people, much more ego-driven individuals. So low body count is something that we value. However, on the other side of the flip coin, the interesting thing is that although we value that in a relationship, we don't value that for the one that we trying to hit. You understand what I'm saying? So as a woman, I think that you have to understand which bucket that you want to be able to place yourself in the degree of how he's going to value that in the future. But I guess a lot of it just doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we'll never know.
Once a hoe, always a hoe.
Period.
Oh, I feel like yes and no. If I'm like 30 and I was home when I was like 16, why is that part of the equation? I'm a reformed Christian woman.
So you was home when you was 16?
Hell no.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna say
sense to
yeah,
me.
just because I'm optimistic. Like, if you really want someone and you really want a future with them, then you're not gonna let the past determine that. So
Exactly. So that she's saying,
Depends how
if you're
crazy the
Kanye,
past.
you get a Kim Kardashian.
yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to go for Kim.
If your partner don't know, it can't hurt them. Fresh start. Every new partner, there's a fresh start.
Forgotten? No. Yes. Forgiven? Yes.
Bro, it can't be forgotten.
Smart.
But guess what? What's in the past is in the past.
Yo, what is this?
Can somebody's wholeness be forgotten?
I feel like it should be, but I don't know if people are all have that mindset. I don't think everybody has a mindset, because I feel like, I don't know, there's a few celebrities that was hoeing out in their past and now they settled down.
Exactly. Like Kim Kardashian, she got nice little kids and all that.
The whole phase is necessary. 1, 2.
It's not necessary.
Why stigmatize it? Why can't I bug out? Why can't I not bug out, but
Just
why
live your life.
can't I live
Just
my
have
life?
fun,
Yeah.
experience, and we'll see what you like, what you
I
don't
gotta see
like.
what I like, what I don't like, why I like it.
So
what I
ladies,
like.
just live your life. Women empowerment all 2020.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that all day, but do understand that men do not value high body counts. Live your life, do your thing, okay? But at the end of the day, you got to understand that dudes, are not going to go for the high body count ones. We might go for those in order for the quick, the quick time tonight, but we're not going to go for those for long-term relationships by any stretch means of the imagination. Listen, I think the video is almost over. That has been your reaction. I probably cut this video up a lot, so feel free to go to DT's channel and take a look at the entirety of the video. Fantastic content. Link down in the description box down below. One more fun video. All right? Until next time, you two. Peace.